are going to build a very basic login screen that we need in every applications, and let's create this screen and how it looks like. So it will look like this, and password is going to be okay, and a very basic signing screen. And in this video we will cover up the login UI part, and then in next video we are going to cover the functionalities and view models and the networking part. Okay, let's start. Hi, so welcome back, and today we are going to create a completely new login screen using SwiftUI. So let's get started. So SwiftUI app, product name, SwiftUI login. Next, and create project. Okay. Okay, in this video, we will be focusing on the UI and not the functionalities, because uh, at first let's learn the UI and then we will move to networking classes, and then we will make it functional, right? So let's get started. So at first we should make it like a simple screen. For example, let's remove these things and let's add a thing. So at first there should be a title, right? So let's add a title login. Okay, so or let's add sign in. So sign in looks more professional than login, right? Title and then bold. Then let's add some input fields. For example, text. So text field, text field, and then so before adding this, let's add two fields: state private var email, and we need another thing is password, right? So let's add here text should be email, and another thing should be text field password, right? And then there will be button called. Okay, so this one got messed up, and there can be one thing is add a link like forgot my password, right? So let's add text and then forgot my password, and then let's add a button, and then there should be in this button there should be an action, and then here should be a text, simple, sign in to my account. Okay, so now let's see how it looks. Okay, so it doesn't have any style currently, and it's a very basic UI. So here is title, sign in, and then an email and a password input field, and then a button to sign into account, right? Now let's add some stylings to it so that it looks better than this state. So at first, let's type here, for example, Sharjit at the rate of gmail.com and password 123456. But we don't want to display the passwords publicly, right? So let's add here secure field, secure field, and now it will not show the passwords. Now let's see. Yes, if you enter the password, it will hide. Okay, so this is general. Now let's add some styling to it. For example, the forgot my password should be at the end, and let's add a h stack, and then okay, so here it should be alignment should be dot trailing. So alignment dot, okay, so edge stack. In the edge stack, let's add a frame. Let's width, max width dot infinity, and here also in this v stack dot frame max width dot infinity, right? All right, and now let's add a spacer here. Spacer, let's enable the preview, and in this preview let's color scheme and dark appearance. Okay, so I like dark appearance. Now the forgot my password is being highlighted too much, but we don't want that. So let's foreground color, so dot gray. Okay, so this is not highlighted now. Now let's add the button here, but let's add some styling to it. So let's, in this buttons dot frame max width dot infinity, and dot frame, let's say height, let's assume 40. Okay, and let's see dot background, and let's color this dot blue, dot blue. Okay, dot blue. All right, and now let's make it radius. So for example, let's make the text at first white, and now corner radius 8. I want to make it 12, right? So this looks more good or better, and let's add some padding to it. So dot padding, and here dot top 5, so 4. All right, let's add more padding, so 12. Yes, let's give it some more space, 18. Okay, so sign into my account. Now the email and password field doesn't look so good, so let's add some styling to this field. For example, let's add a frame, and let add max width dot infinity, and then dot frame height, let's height, let's assume 40, and then let's clip shape. So clip shape, round it, rectangle, corner size is equal to 5. Sorry, let's see 4, and then dot border, border dot gray. So gray, and corner size, so corner radius 12. Okay, so the border, and after that dot shape dot radius. Okay, so corner radius 12. So it doesn't look like what I expected, so let's give it a background. Let's give it a background. So let's add some padding to it. Corner radius like 4, and then add the border here, the border 4, so 12. Okay, let's add the border there. All right, so let's make it 8. Okay, and let's remove this border, and let's make this like mm, 12. So dot background, dot background, dot gray, dot opacity 0.4. Okay, and then let's add some padding to it. Add some padding, so dot padding, and then let's add padding 4. All right, no, not like this. Okay, so now padding dot vertical, so it doesn't look good, so let's add some padding before the background. Okay, so now it looks good. Okay, and let's add some padding dot vertical 8. Yes, now the email field is good. Now again another padding between these fields, dot bottom, and then let's add 8. Okay, so same thing, let's add for the SQL field as well. So password, and forgot my password, and sign into account, and let's add the height 40 to 60. I think the 60 will look more better. No, sorry, so let's 50. Okay, sign into my account. Okay, and the sign in, let's add some padding into it. So padding. Okay, now let's run this and see how it looks. Okay, so let's see. Email Sharjit Barman 3 at the rate of gmail.com, and password is 123456. Okay, and sign into account. So this is a very basic sign in screen that we designed so far. And now let's see. Okay, so in the next video we will be connecting the forgot my password screen, and a dashboard will come after, or a demo account will come after signing into account, right? So please stay notified and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.